Then I look in our own hemisphere. There used to be a doctrine called the Monroe Doctrine. Now, it changed over time, but it essentially comes down to this. If there's something going on in our hemisphere that affects us, then it's our business. I look in our hemisphere. In addition to Cuba, which is a disgusting police state, Venezuela is a now disgusting police state. Bolivia is a disgusting police state. Nicaragua, with Ortega, is lurching back into a disgusting police state. El Salvador is in trouble. People aren't paying attention to Argentina. Argentina is shifting quickly radical left. Soon to be a police state, in my humble opinion. And Brazil. Brazil is a huge country, not just geographically, but the number of people there. Well over 100 million people. Brazil is lurching hard left. Socialist left it is, but even more so. What's American foreign policy in this hemisphere? What's our vision? What are we doing? You know, the media spend 5 minutes of their opening on their networks. James Carney is the new press secretary. Who gives a damn? Obama's speech over and over again till you have a headache. Communism is on the move in Latin America, in our backyard. What are we doing about it? Nothing. The Islamo-Nazis are on the move in the Middle East. What are we doing about it? Nothing. The North Koreans are up to no good. Are we even arming up the Japanese? What are we doing about it? Nothing. Red China is on the move, building up a massive military, going all over the world, lining up oil contracts while we're withdrawing, building military alliances while we're withdrawing. What are we doing? Where are we headed? Just as clueless and ideologically wrong as this president is when it comes to domestic policy, he's no different when it comes to foreign policy. The only country he has the guts to speak out against is Israel. So the Islamo-Nazis are on the move in Iran, in Lebanon, in the Gaza Strip, in North Africa. But you better not build one more apartment unit in the West Bank, or else we're really going to come down on you. You we're going to get. Stunning. Wrong president at the wrong time. Although this president with his ideology and this administration with its ideology would be wrong anytime. No, while this is going on, the president is busy with very important things with his interview on YouTube. Here, I'll give you an example. Here he is. Cut one, Mr. Producer. Go.
The child nutrition bill that we just passed is similarly working with schools to figure out how can we make sure that you're not just serving tater tots and pizza all day long. You know, are you able to get fresh fruits and vegetables into the school lunch program?
So the world's going to hell. We have massive economic dislocation in this society, and he's talking tater tots and pizza. And by the way, as an aside, who the hell's been running the school lunch program all these decades? The government? So if they're all serving tater tots and pizza, whose fault is that? Well, we need more power, more regulations, more money, so we can make sure that instead of tater tots and pizza, they're getting apples and asparagus. It's scary, is it not? Yes, it is. It gets bigger and bigger and more incompetent, and it can't do what it's supposed to do. You can feel the winds out there in these countries now. You can see the rise of evil in its different forms. Communism and Islamo-Nazism. That's what I call it. It's on the rise, and we are impotent. That's what happens when you begin to hollow out a country from within, where the people are so busy trying to make ends meet. They're so busy focused on government regulations involving school bake sales. The citizenry can't focus on the big issues. We're too busy trying to survive and deal with all the torment that's being unleashed against us. Why are the Red Chinese moving so aggressively on their defense budget to expand it? Think they see an opportunity? You think they see a weakening America? A weakening resolve? I do. You think they have designs on Taiwan? I do. Think they're going to put some bases in our hemisphere one day? I do. When you have a rising enemy, that's right, when you have a rising enemy like that, what do? Slash your defense budget? And to what end? To pay for Obamacare? To pay for cap and trade? To what end? To redistribute wealth? No, that's suicide on two fronts. Destroying our economy with this socialist claptrap, and destroying our military to pretend to pay for the socialist claptrap. Count me out.